In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys another live sales call that I was able to close a prospect on for a total of $3,000. Now, this is not objection handling or like the full sales call. This is actually just my pre-handle and how I pre-handle all my prospects and actually find like the root cause as to why they didn't make a change before and how to fix that and how to overcome that so that at the end of the call, they just give me the payment and I'm not dealing with so many objections going on an uphill battle. The reason I'm showing you guys this is because I feel like a lot of closers don't actually handle this the right way, and it leads to uphill battles at the end of the calls because all this type of stuff that they didn't handle before did not get like handled the right way. So I show you guys how to do this. This guy was giving me a lot of BS as far as like why he didn't invest prior, a lot of just circle up answers, and I was able to actually like find the root problem of it, handle it. So at the end of the call, we were able to just get that payment easy, and then obviously collect that easy 3K. So as always, if you guys have any questions, DM me on Instagram. I'll leave it in the description. And yeah, enjoy. Been about like a year or so, give or take like 2 years or whatnot, of like wanting to have that goal. I want to ask, have you invested in like the past year or so into like any advanced mentorship to get the skills to like get the freedom you were talking about?
No, I'm not.
Okay. And you could be brutally honest with me, man. Like, what actually slowed you down from doing so?
Just not knowing, because like before, like I like wanted to do it, but I didn't know what steps would be best for me, so I kind of just shied away from it.
Okay.
Instead of trying to research, figure things out, and then make an investment.
Right, right. Of course.
Yeah.
Okay. I appreciate you sharing that. Now,
Yeah.
with all due respect, that is a bit like saying like a fat guy doesn't know what a gym is. You know what I mean? Like you
Yeah,
can look
yeah.
up on
I know what
YouTube
you're saying.
how many workouts to do in life, whatever, before he actually goes to see if his form is perfect, right?
Mhm.
But it doesn't matter until he actually gets in the gym and puts the work in.
Yeah.
So for you, like aside from like actually saying like I didn't know where the right guy was, like obviously we can make some effort to look into it. Like what actually prevented you from like investing into an advanced mentor to get this freedom that you're looking for?
Definitely the money aspect at start, because before I never like, I felt like investing in myself was buying myself things to prove that I'm doing something with my life, if that makes sense. So like I went and bought like a nice car and a watch and did all that kind of stuff, but like that's not investing in myself.
Right. Yeah, of course. Okay. So so when you say the money, was it like you were just spending your money the wrong way, or like at the time?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I appreciate you sharing that as well. Not to sound redundant, but like if this was a big goal of ours for the past year or two, what like made you not want to prioritize the money, set the money aside, and actually put it somewhere where you can actually invest into someone who would teach you the right skills to have a business? Like what prevented that?
I wanted to feel good, as in like the time I was now. Like I feel like I was only this age once, so I wanted to feel good and buy the things and that kind of thing. And then I worry about the things later. But now like my perspective has changed, and I need to worry about the things later and work hard now. And so I kind of just flipped that.
So was it more so like an idea of like you just didn't take it as serious, or like was it actually like a serious goal, like a year to 2 years along, like a year to 2 years in the past, or is it like it just kind of started striking you? Okay, so it was. So then.
So I guess the best way to explain it is I for the past 2 years I've always wanted to do this.
Okay.
And I've always said I was going to, and I've tried the little things. I never like fully committed to something, or I've always just kept it small. But now I feel like I've switched to like it's all go now.
Okay.
Later.
Sounds good. And not to sound redundant, but I feel like to identify what prevented us from making a change from the past will help us conquer it in the future. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
So for you, like I know you mentioned like you kept it, like you were like, oh, I only did little things, like invest into little things in the past to try to get my success. What actually prevented you though from investing into bigger things to try to find more success, like an advanced mentorship, a one-on-one?
Like just, I guess the main thing is buying myself stuff that I didn't need, obviously. Yeah. So then that money is just shot, and then I kind of just kept doing that over and over. I'd go buy nice dinners and stuff like that.
Right.
So I kind of just pissed it away.
Right. Of course. Okay. And the way we spend money is like, obviously you can set like money aside and put it like the money that we have, it comes down to how we spend it, right? So for you, like, I mean, there's a guy here who says like, I have the money, but I'm going to spend it on something that I don't need. And there's a guy who says I have the money, but how can I use it to actually like bring me to my future and the success that I want? Like, I want to check in with you. Between the two guys, who do you feel like would have been the better guy to be?
It would have been the better guy to invest in my future, but
right. Okay. So if we're on that same page, like, what do you think, like, not to sound redundant again, but like, what do you actually think prevented you from setting aside some money though, aside the watches, the cars, and like putting money into something like this, like into an advanced mentor to like invest in someone to teach you the skills?
Yeah, just being scared or worried about it, I guess.
Okay, there it is. Okay.
Is that what you're waiting for?
It's more of an emotional thing typically when I ask guys, but they just tell me a bunch of other stuff, and it's not to like, it's just how I get it. I totally get it.
Yeah.
But like when you say scared or worried, like what were you scared or worried of?
Just not like investing. Because like I feel like I can always hang up my side of the deal or something. Like I always work
Right.
hard enough to figure out my side of it.
Right.
I've never really had the opportunity to trust someone and knowing that they're
Okay.
gonna hold their side up.
Right. Okay. So was it more so of like a thing of, I understand what you're saying. So is it more so of like a thing of like, if I invest into this guy, what if he takes my money and like runs off to Costa Rica with it? Or is it like, if I invest in this guy, what if he takes my money and just doesn't give me what I want out of it? Like good value.
Yeah, that like more of a value thing. Not worried that they're just gonna leave me to
Like
dry.
scam you type of thing. Okay.
Yeah, just more of like I invested in you. I was hoping you'd give me the things that I could use to invest back in myself.
Right.
So like that's the way I see it, is like I give you money, you give me like brain power, and then I can figure that out myself.
Okay, I get what you mean. So it's literally just like, what if I don't get the good value that I want out of this?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
sweet. And I don't believe, I appreciate that, man. So that's smart and totally. So what did you have a fear of losing? Like, what were you actually scared of losing if you did invest and they didn't give you the value that you did want out of it?
My money and my time.
Exactly. Okay. And I appreciate you sharing that, man. But this time around, like, what actually? Well, actually, not what changed, but like, yeah, like what changed that makes you want to overcome that mindset, push that in the past, and like overcome this fear of losing out on our money and time? Like, what actually changed now?
It's like I feel like my whole like life perspective has changed in the last year, even like just
Right.
like that I need to figure it out now. Like there's not a later, because I feel like that's how I always was as a kid. Like not even with money or anything like that. Like just anything, I always pushed like homework last second. I always did all that kind of stuff last second instead
Okay.
of just getting it done and then working on yourself kind of thing.
Okay. So was it more so like a thing of like it was catching up to you in time? Like you didn't want to lose
Yeah.
any more time? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, sweet, man. So, and I want to check in with you. Like, are you open to the idea that the reason that I'm not saying you're not in a bad spot, but the reason that we're not where we want to be in life could be because we didn't fully commit to ourselves in the past, due to like that being that bit of scared of like losing out on our time and money. Like, can you see that in a sense?
Yeah.
Because looking back, man, like not for you to dwell on it, right? But what do you think you've lost because of this fear of losing out on our time and money holding us back from committing?
Losing more opportunities, I guess, probably, because
Yeah.
that, I mean, 2 years when you're a kid is a lot of time that you could have spent doing something better.
Yeah, of course. Okay, for sure, man. So, I mean, with that being said, my only concern is like, what if we don't break that habit, right? Like, what if we don't get over that fear of
Mhm.
possibly like investing or losing on our time and money? Like, what will life look like then? Like that continues to overcome us.
They just look like falling into the 9 to 5 and
Mhm.
not making it out, I guess. If that
Right.
makes sense.
And you can be honest with me, man. Like, is that what you actually want for yourself? Or
To work a 9 to 5?
yeah.
No, not at all.
Okay. Knowing that, like, how committed you actually feel like you are to overcoming that fear and like actually like investing in yourself to get there? How committed do you feel like you are?
What'd you say? Sorry, I didn't.
Like, how committed do you feel like you are to setting that old mindset back and like actually investing in yourself to get there? Like, what is
Like
your
very
commitment?
committed. Like that. That's why I've like took these steps to.
Yeah, of course.
To get
Okay.
out of that. I should have came through now.
Let me check this one. Oh yeah, man, we got you in. How do you feel? Are you excited? Are you nervous?